Harley Davidson have brought out a brand new accessories package for your Road Glide and Street Glide for 2025. Let's get into this one. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So Harley Davidson, let's say a week, 10 days ago, they released the Tour Package accessories for the Road Glide and the Street Glide. And I think you can actually start buying this now and certainly into 2025. Now, the rumor's always been, in the last few months, that the Road Glide Limited, the Ultra, is not going to be sold next year. Now, whether that's true or not, we don't know as yet, but that's the strong rumor. The other rumor would be that Harley Davidson will be producing an accessories package where you can level up your 2024, 2025 Road Glide or Street Glide and to make it into a big touring machine. So that kind of stands to reason. You buy a base level model, let's say, in terms of a Street Glide, Road Glide. You add your accessories to it, your big tour pack and, you know, your lowers or whatever you want to add to it. And then all of a sudden you've got your big touring machine. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that would work. You don't necessarily have to buy the big touring machine. You just buy a new bike and just add the accessories to it. Now, whether they would be permanently attached or detachable, I mean, that's another question, of course. So that would satisfy a lot of user wants and desires, customer wants and desires. It would satisfy a lot of the pressure that Harley Davidson have been coming under about price points and variability and all sorts of things like that. It would also satisfy their hardwire project about streamlining motorcycles so they can just offer more for less, as it were, or less pressure on the company as well. So I get it. It works on that respect. But it fails in one monumental area. And this is it. This is the absurdity of Harley Davidson marketing, because they released a video and they're talking about the tour pack. And the biggest claim to fame here, if you want to make Harley Davidson's American made for the American people, the American riders, for American workers and all that kind of stuff. And we've had the whole DEI fiasco, and we've had even more so the fiasco of the Knights and the Pan American Sports Rest going over to Thailand for 2025, only 1 year, granted, and there might be other reasons for that, as I've said in a previous video. But the whole point is, it's becoming more and more clear that it's not really American anymore. It's not really American made. And in some cases, it's not made in America at all now for the American market. We in Europe, we're already used to it, you know, because the bikes come from Thailand anyway. And they've done so for the last 3 or 4 years. But certainly in the United States, they wouldn't be used to that. However, now they're selling these accessories, and the biggest claim to fame here, the biggest selling point, and wait for it, unless you've already spotted it, is that it was painted in America. It's painted in America. That's it. That's all they can say about these accessories. These accessories for your Harley Davidson motorcycle, your American made or assembled or produced motorcycle, the accessory, the tour pack that's going to go on there is painted in America. Great. Fantastic. So in other words, it's produced elsewhere. It's produced in another country, wherever that is. Could be Thailand, could be India, could be anywhere. Who knows at this stage? And does it really matter? I mean, that's another subject, of course, you know, so I won't get into that whole thing. It's not that it's produced elsewhere. It's just that your biggest selling point here is that it's painted in America, but it's not produced in America. And that's where I just find this absolutely farcical, absolutely ludicrous. That the company have made such a, you know, they should not even have mentioned it. It shouldn't be on their promotional material at all. Don't even say that it's painted in America, like that's going to make any difference anyway. Just say, look, these are the accessories for the bike. There you go, fill your boots. That's what it is. It doesn't really matter for many where that accessory is made, because if the bike is built in the United States, that's all that really matters for most people. If the accessories are, you know, they're Harley Davidson products, but they might be manufactured elsewhere, that's fine. But when you're starting to stick a label on there, yeah, painted in America, well, that makes all the difference. That's just like saying if you bake a cheesecake in Italy and then just ship it over to New York and put a cherry on top, and all of a sudden, is that a New York cheesecake? I don't think that's a New York cheesecake anyway, but you get my point. If it's not built there, it's not built there. Okay, so you can either publicize that or not. But if the only thing you can publicize is that it's painted in America, then obviously you got a bit of a problem. People are going to see right through that, aren't they? And it's not a big deal. I'm just making a bit of fun of this. But what I'm saying is it's actually a PR blunder on top of all the other PR blunders that they've been making recently. And if this is the only thing that they can say to appease people or to energize people into believing in the brand again, well, again, you failed. You're failing, fail. That's all you can say about Harley Davidson right now. But look, don't worry, because your tour pack is painted in America, but it's built in Timbuktu or Azerbaijan or Beijing or God knows where else. But it's not built in America, that's for sure. Or maybe it is, but maybe they just don't think that's relevant. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And I will catch you again in another video coming very soon. Bye now.